Dear students, last time you have studied plant tissue system. Now you will study the tissue system of different organ of the plant. Plant tissue system divided into three parts: epidermal tissue system, ground tissue system, and vascular tissue system. Epidermal tissue system. Epi means upper and dermis means layer. Upper layer of root, stem and leaf is called epidermis. In root, it is also called piliferous layer. This epidermis has unicellular root hair in roots. Why in root hair are unicellular? So that they can absorb water easily. So root hair are unicellular. Stem and leaf also has hair. They are called trichome, and these hair are multicellular. So root hair are unicellular and stem and leaf hair are multicellular. In root, epidermis is not covered with cuticle, a layer which is impermeable to water. Why? Function of root is to absorb the water. Cuticle is impermeable to water. So, epidermis of root is devoid of cuticle, while aerial organ like stem and leaf have epidermis covered with multicellular trichome or hair. What is the function of this multicellular hair? Suppose this is the stem. So they form a layer over the epidermis of the stem and avoid unnecessary water loss from aerial organ. So multicellular trichome avoid unnecessary water loss from aerial organ. So underground organ have unicellular hair, while aerial organ have multicellular hair to avoid loss of water. Now, in some aerial organ like young stem and leaves, stomata are present. What is stomata? It is an aperture. It is a hole through which evaporation of water take place. So, these stomata are found in leaves and in young stem. Stomata is surrounded by two specialized cells. These cells are called guard cells. You can see the two specialized cells called guard cell. Guard cell of dicot is bean shaped or kidney shaped. Guard cell of monocot is dumbbell shaped. Guard cell of dicot is uninucleate, while in monocot it is binucleate. Guard cell of dicot is surrounded by irregular subsidiary cell. Subsidiary cell are cells which surround the guard cell. So they are irregular in dicot and somewhat triangular in monocot. So, what is the difference in stomata of dicot and monocot? In dicot, stomata surrounded by bean-shaped guard cell. Here, guard cell are dumbbell-shaped. Guard cell in dicot is uninucleate. In monocot, it is binucleate. Subsidiary cell is irregular. Subsidiary cell is somewhat triangular. So, these are the differences between guard cell of dicot and monocot. So, these are the structure present in epidermis. Now, guard cell, subsidiary cell and the stomatal aperture. Repeating, stomatal aperture, guard cell and subsidiary cell together form stomatal apparatus. What is the function of stomata? It helps in transpiration and in exchange of gases. Now, second tissue system is ground tissue system. The tissue except epidermis and vascular tissue. This is epidermis. These are the conducting zone. Vascular tissue means xylem and phloem. So, tissue excluding epidermis and vascular tissue is called ground tissue. This is the ground tissue system of the root. This ground tissue system is also called matrix and it supports the major organ. This ground tissue in leaf is green in color, containing chloroplast. It is called the mesophyll. Ground tissue system consists of parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. According to function of the organ, ground tissue consists of parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. After ground tissue system, now vascular system or the conducting system. Vascular system means the conducting tubes, xylem and phloem for food and water transport. Now you can see the vascular bundle given on page number 90. Look into the page number 90. First diagram shows radial vascular bundle. Radial means alternate patches of xylem and phloem. You can see this is xylem, this is phloem. In our book, diagrammatic representation is given. So what is radial? When xylem and phloem form alternate bundles, bundle means group, it is called radial vascular bundle. It is a characteristic feature of both monocot and dicot root. So here you can see xylem alternate with phloem. Here also xylem alternate with phloem. That is called radial. Second type of vascular bundle is called conjoint. Look into the book. Conjoint, joining the same radius by phloem and xylem. Here xylem and phloem join the same radius. means this is xylem. Above the xylem is phloem here. So when xylem and phloem occupy same radius, it is called conjoint. Collateral. Phloem faces periphery, outside. When phloem is outside, it is called the collateral vascular bundle. So conjoint means xylem and phloem occupying same radius. Same radius, and collateral means phloem faces outside. Look into the third diagram. If in between phloem and xylem cambium is present. What is cambium? Lateral meristem, which has ability to divide and redivide and form new cell. So some vascular bundle have cambium in between xylem and phloem. It is called the open vascular bundle. So conjoint, collateral and open. Conjoint means xylem and phloem joining same radius. Collateral, phloem faces outside, and open having cambium. If no cambium is present, it is called closed. This second diagram is closed vascular bundle. Then after this, the tissue system of dicot and monocot root is given. This diagram draw 5 times in your notebook. Whenever you draw diagram, remember epidermal cell are barrel shaped. Barrel means it is like dholak, and cells are compactly arranged, no intercellular space. Parenchyma, draw complete cell. Don't draw incomplete or overlapping cell. If cell overlap, it interfere with water transportation. Water enter from root hair through epidermis, reaches the cortex cell, this cell, and one by one water goes towards the xylem. So how to draw the cell? Complete cell, no overlapping cell. Then whenever you draw diagram, phloem and xylem, draw with dark color. Press the same pencil and draw phloem and xylem. And conjunctive means connective tissue. Draw with light hand. So there should be demarcation of different layer. Now we begin with tissue system of dicot root. Outer layer epidermis with unicellular root hair. Then cortex made up of simple parenchymatous cell with few intercellular spaces, followed by endodermis. Endodermis is the important layer. This endodermis has some cell having thickening of lignin and suberin. So this lignin and suberin is impermeable for water. It means water can travel through some cells which are in front of xylem. Other cells have this thickening so that water is restricted to few cell only. So this deposition of lignin and suberin is on radial wall. Now in our textbook it is given both radial and inner wall, but in other reference book you will find that this thickening in dicot root is on radial wall only. So I have drawn thickening on radial wall. Because it is a root, phloem and xylem alternate with each other. What is the name of this type of vascular bundle? Radial. Generally in dicot root 2, 4, 6, 8, diarch, tetrarch, hexarch or octarch vascular bundles are present. Here in diagram it is a tetrarch stele. Stele means vascular bundle. You can see 4 xylem patches alternate with 4 phloem. How xylem is arranged? Metaxylem, big xylem towards the pith. Pith means central part. So big xylem, metaxylem is towards the pith and small xylem vessel are towards the periphery. So it is called exarch protoxylem. Exarch means external. Protoxylem is external. So these are characteristics of dicot root. Tetrarch stele, small pith. Then what is in monocot root? Because it is a root, it has unicellular root hair for easy transport of water. Then exodermis in some root, because root grow in between soil particle, epidermis gets ruptured and place of epidermis is taken by exodermis. It is made up of sclerenchyma cell. Whenever you draw sclerenchyma cell, they are either pentagonal or hexagonal and draw complete cell like this. Sclerenchyma are always double layered. You have studied the one layer is of cellulose and second layer is formed afterwards, which is made up of lignin. So this is sclerenchyma for mechanical strength. Cortex made up of parenchyma. Endodermis. What is the specialty of endodermis? It has Casparian strip on radial and inner wall both. Here Casparian strip on radial wall only. In monocot it is on radial and inner wall both. Then the xylem of monocot is V-shaped. Can you see the V-shaped xylem? It is V-shaped because vascular bundle are radial. Phloem alternate with xylem. This is phloem which alternate with xylem. Here conjunctive tissue surrounding the metaxylem are sclerenchymatous. Conjunctive tissue surrounding the metaxylem are sclerenchymatous and the surrounding tissue which surround protoxylem are parenchymatous. So conjunctive tissue of two types, sclerenchyma around metaxylem and parenchyma around protoxylem. Pith is large. Now, what is the similarity between the two roots? Both have unicellular hair. Both have endodermis with Casparian strip, and both have radial vascular bundle where xylem alternate with phloem. In both roots, metaxylem, big xylem towards the pith and small xylem is towards the periphery. It is called protoxylem exarch. So these are the similarity. Unicellular root hair, endodermis with Casparian strip, exarch protoxylem. Now what is the differences between these two roots? The difference is that in monocot root, exodermis made up of sclerenchyma is present. Then here Casparian strip present on the radial wall. In monocot it is present on radial as well as on inner wall. Then here xylem is linear. You can see the xylem vessel placed one above the other. Here xylem is V-shaped. In our book, shape of the xylem is not proper. Just see other reference book, you will find the V-shaped xylem of monocot. It is a characteristic feature of monocot that you will study in stem and leaf also. Pith is small here and pith is large. Conjunctive tissue of one type. Here conjunctive tissue are of two types. So these are the differences between dicot and monocot root. Which are the differences? Here exodermis present. Endodermis has only radial wall having thickening. Here radial and inner wall. Xylem is linear. Xylem is V-shaped. Then pith is small. Pith is large. And here conjunctive tissue are of one type. Here conjunctive tissue are of two type. Metaxylem surrounded by sclerenchyma and protoxylem surrounded by parenchyma. So these are the differences between monocot and dicot root. Diagram draw 5 times.